everybody, welcome to Win, Lose or Draw on That's Football, and what a great pair we've got for you. And we're not talking about us or anything else. We're talking about a double game week. Fasten your seatbelts. This was incredible. This is just, I love the comments as well. I love the comments because I've just realised the beauty of what you get. You get to go back and check over the weekend.
Hindsight is
Nick
cool.
says, can we appreciate how quality match week 14 and 15 were? It was absolutely class. Mark is amazing. Mark's actually very good looking. How does Ben put up with Mark's gloating? And Ben is in trouble. Well, we'll let you know about that. Goldbridge killed it. And where's Luke's picks? I need it for my accumulator as well. Keep those comments coming in. I forgot to pin Luke, so we will talk about that, of course. But what a double game week. We've got to get into it. You've got to get into it. The scoreline before the start of this week, I think we had a 4-point gap, didn't we?
I closed it. I had a good week, and then I got a bad feeling about what is about to come.
68-64 it is, so a 4-point gap. We've got to go through a double game week, and we're going to start off with Wolves against Burnley. We both went with a Wolves win, so that's a good start. Luton against Arsenal. We both went with Arsenal. Bit of a tight one.
I said this is not going to be an easy game here, and I was umming and ahhing, and I said this will not be an easy game for Arsenal.
Yeah, okay. Got the points. Brighton against Brentford. You went with a draw.
Yep.
I went with a Brighton win.
It all starts here.
71-76. Palace against Bournemouth. I went with a draw, and you went with Palace. And, of course, Bournemouth. Fuck off. We'll talk about them later. So none of us got a point there. Fulham against Forest. You went with a draw. I went with a Fulham home win.
Brilliant.
72-66. Open up a gap here. Sheffield United against Liverpool. We both went with a win on that one. And Villa.
This is the maddest one. This is the maddest one.
This is the one.
This is the maddest one.
Villa against City. You went City. I went Villa. And of course, I've got in defence of you, we can probably play the clip back. You did refer to Luke. And Luke said,
away win.
Away win.
Away win.
What would you go in this?
I'm going away.
He's going away win, so I will go an away win. Man City, they've still got enough quality.
UTV,
They've
come on.
still got enough quality.
UTV. Goldbridge, finally.
That was genius from you.
It was.
It was genius from you.
I just saw it coming. Up the Villa, UTV. Don't worry, Luke gets some good ones later.
And this one is just pure luck. This one, again, is just pure luck. Another one that you've just pulled out your backside.
So off the back of Man City losing to Villa, which I picked, I then went for a United win against Chelsea, which you predicted a Chelsea away win.
Yes, I did.
This is now an 8-point lead from 4 points in one game week.
It's been a bad start.
75-67. On to the Thursday games, Everton and Newcastle. I'll give it you this. You went with a home win.
Needed this.
And I went with an away win. So that's a 7-point gap. And then Spurs West Ham.
Wow.
I went draw. You went home. West Ham won. So after that midweek game week, a 4-point gap was a 7-point gap. But you did well to get that Everton one back. Which sends us back into this weekend. So it's now 75-68, a 7-point gap for me. Palace against Liverpool, both went Liverpool again, so we get a point each. Brighton against Burnley, we both went Brighton, but it was a draw. Man United against Bournemouth, play the clip. Oh, easy. This is getting clippable. You weren't far off, you went with a draw.
Yeah, I know. I should get a point for that.
Well, if you get a point for it, Man United can have a point, please. And also, Sheffield United, Brentford. We both went Brentford. New manager change.
Mad. It's been some weird results lately. The bookies must be absolutely buzzing lately because there have been some serious coupon busters all over the place.
So we've had 4 games from that weekend and we've only had 1 point, so it's a bad weekend for us. Wolves against Forest. I went with a draw and you went with a home win. So I extend the lead to 8 points, 77-69. But Villa against Arsenal, you went... I don't know what I've got this. I've got away win, but Luke said Villa.
Luke, you happy with that? Oh my golly gumdrops. He's going Villa home win.
He said Man City.
He said Villa home win.
But he said Man City will beat Villa, and then he's saying Villa will beat Arsenal.
I'm going for a home win. I'm going for an Aston Villa home win against Arsenal.
Everton against Chelsea. I went away. You went draw. Fulham against West Ham. Wow. I went away and you went home win. So 77-70.
Come on then. Comeback is on.
And then Luton City, Ben said, I'm going to go against Luton, but they won't get battered and it will be tough. So you at least did give Luton a bit of credit, but they did lose.
Yeah.
So that's...
I think people underestimate how hard it is to go to Luton and play.
78-71.
Yeah.
And then the final game, Spurs against Newcastle. We both went with a Spurs win.
Yep.
So by my estimations, that's 79-72.
7-point gap.
7-point gap, which ain't too bad considering it was it 4 at the start?
Yeah, it's been a bad week. You've gained 3 on me. I haven't enjoyed this week. And after the first, the midweek fixtures, I was fearing the worst. I thought it could be at least 10, 11 points or something like that. So 7 points, it's not the end of the world. I can claim it all back this week because Luke, I'm going to trust implicitly this week.
Yeah,
and you're not allowed to listen to him now.
I'm sitting happy with a 7-point gap, but there's still a hell of a long way to go. It's not even Christmas yet, so a lot can still be done.
Yep.
Right, let's have a look at this weekend ahead. No 12:30 kickoff. It starts off with Bournemouth against Luton.
Bournemouth home win. Luke,
yeah. No, it doesn't. It starts off with Forest Spurs.
Oh my gosh, we've got a Friday night game. I love a Friday night game. Nottingham Forest at home to Spurs, 8 p.m. kickoff. Luke, what are we starting with? Kick me off. Away win Spurs. Come on, you boys.
I'm gonna go draw.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. Forest are good at home. They need. Cooper's in trouble.
He is in trouble if they lose that. Yeah.
But Bournemouth, Luton. I'll go on this one. I'll go
Saturday, 3 p.m.
I'm gonna go home win Bournemouth.
Home win Bournemouth.
Doesn't need Luke for this.
Nope.
Chelsea home Sheffield United.
Chelsea home win.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home win as well. Man City, Palace.
These are picking themselves at the minute, mate.
These are boring.
Yeah, these are boring. That's got to be a Man City home win.
This is good for me. We're matching each other up. Another 3 o'clock. Newcastle home to Fulham. Well, I mean, this one is this me or you?
This is me, you, me. This is Newcastle at home to Fulham. Fulham have scored 10 goals in their last 2 games, but they have both been at home, haven't they, Luke? What are we saying here for this one? Newcastle at home to Fulham.
Oh, I like
really?
it.
Up at Newcastle? Newcastle home win.
It's gone against Luke. Imagine if I went draw.
Newcastle at home are a different team completely to their away team.
I'm going draw.
Okay, I like it. Go for your draw. Go for your stinky draw.
I was going to go Newcastle win because you can't go against Newcastle at home. No. But the way Luke said draw, and Fulham 10 goals in 2 games, and they should have won at Anfield. They should have won at Anfield. They could have won at Anfield.
They're all scored out.
Burnley against Everton at 5:30.
This is a tough one. This is you to go first, and this is a tough one.
Everton away win.
Draw.
There we go.
There you go. I'll listen to Luke on this one.
Into Super Sunday.
Super Sunday yet again with a load of 2 p.m. kickoffs and 4:30.
Oh, for God's sake. Arsenal Brighton's not even on the telly.
Wow.
It's West Ham Wolves. I can't speak. Bloody nonsense. That is a joke. How is Arsenal Brighton not on the telly? They're in a bloody title charge, and Brighton are the most purest team in the world. You twat, Sky.
This is a tough game, this Arsenal Brighton.
It's not on the bloody telly.
No, it's not. This is a tough game, this one.
If you want to go and watch that down the pub, forget it. Anyway, Arsenal Brighton.
This is me. This is me to pick. Luke, I might go for a home win. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I'm surprised you thought about that one. I thought Arsenal were good against Villa and could have got a point. They'll beat Brighton. Brighton are a bit up and down, and they'll have played on Thursday night. So, yeah, definitely Arsenal. Brentford against Villa. This is interesting. I mean, Villa, you've got to go and win this, but Brentford, they don't travel well, Villa, and Brentford at home are good and are coming off the back of a couple of bad results.
Don't sit on the fence then.
Is it me first?
Pick an outright.
I'm going to just... I'm loving Villa after last week. It's naivety, but I'm going to go with the Villa away win.
I'm going to go for a draw. I like it, though. Yeah. I like it.
And on the telly, I wouldn't watch this. I wouldn't watch this out of protest. In fact, I'm going to go to the game with a big banner saying, why is Arsenal Brighton not on the telly? I need you to hold the other end.
Yeah, and none of us watch it, just both sit
turn
behind
the other way.
sign.
We'll hold it that way, and then the banner the other way. And we could watch Arsenal Brighton on some
on the phone or something like that. You got dodgy something?
Nah. So I'll find somebody.
All right.
John. Anyway, West Ham Wolves. It's on the telly. I mean, it might. It's not Arsenal Brighton, is it? Let's be honest.
This is me to go, isn't it? West Ham Wolves. This is. If anybody says they know what the results of this is going to be, then they're lying. They're plucking something out of the air. But Luke, what are you plucking out of the air? Home win to West Ham.
Wolves win away. West Ham have got Europa.
It can be anything.
West Ham have got Thursday night football. Wolves won't. Energy of Wolves.
Yeah, it's a good shout.
Could go either way, but I'll go Wolves.
Yeah. And then this one, here we go then. 4:30 kickoff.
It's the only time you're going to get me to say this.
4:30 kickoff, Liverpool at home to Manchester United. I think every game this season you have predicted a Manchester United win, at least a Manchester United win.
Yeah.
You might have done one draw when it was Man City. You might have done. But every other time it's been a Manchester United win. So, Mark, what you say, Liverpool at home against Man United?
Man United win. If I didn't have a 7-point gap, I would never have said that. You know, this is final game of the season and we're drawing. There's no way I'd do this. But because I have a 7-point gap, I'm basically giving a point away on a miracle, a Christmas miracle.
I will take that miracle and I will hand it out there for a Liverpool home win. Is that what you think?
Do you think Liverpool home win? Yeah. I think we could get a fucking cat in here, a dead cat, and it would still say Liverpool home win. There's no way. I mean, this is more about how many Man United concede. I mean, I've just got Onana's vacant look staring back at me on Sunday afternoon at 5:30 as he picks the ball out the back of the net for the 7th time. Yeah. Well, I'll go with the Man United win. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'll go home. Liverpool home win.
There we go. There's no Monday night football. That is 10 games. So 7-point gap into another game week. You've got at least one back with Liverpool.
You'd like to think so.
But then again, miracles can happen, especially at this time of year.
Yep.
Fantastic show. Thanks very much, Ben.
Pleasure.
We'll see what happens next week.
See you next week.